We got the genetic testing done along with the antibodies as well, and interestingly, both of us have the genes, and our middle daughter Nika, who does not have celiac disease yet, also has the genes. So all of us get tested every year, knowing that if you have a genetic predisposition, you could pretty much have the trigger and develop disease at any time.
It had been quite challenging talking to my siblings. First, the resistance was, we never heard of it. Why can we eat bread? We never heard of, there's no disease like that where you cannot eat bread. So that was like makeup disease or some kind of, that's not true. So, that was a resistant itself.
Or it could be that your wife is hyper.
It's just like, that's not something, really a problem. One of my niece has a type 1 diabetes, and we talked to her multiple times, and, again, couldn't convince her. And eventually, I think she got tested, and she's positive for celiac. But again, coming down to eating gluten-free, she's not really convinced that she has to, because she had been eating gluten all through her life, and I think she's in 40s now, and now all of a sudden she cannot eat gluten. Didn't make sense to her. So I don't think she's 100% gluten-free, which again, it's very hard to convince people first to get it tested, and then how important it is once you get tested positive to stay gluten-free. My niece, who also has a celiac, did not have any symptom either as far as bellyache or anything, but does not stick to gluten-free because she eats the bread and she doesn't get any symptoms. And somehow we have not been able to convince her. She did not get the message how important that is, that she has to stay gluten-free. So, that's the difference here, where you have to convince and explain to a person who has no symptoms but has celiac disease how important it is. And sometimes the message doesn't go through one time. You have to repeat it multiple times. And so they don't find an excuse that they can eat gluten and not have a symptom, so they're going to be okay.